Hey everyone, and welcome to ChatGramLive. I'm just gonna let people start piling in. I'm gonna flip over and make sure that it did get posted, that we are live. There we are. All right, so welcome back to ChatGramLive. It's been a few weeks since our last broadcast. It's been on vacation, and it was, hey Rebecca. Yeah, I guess this is the only way we're gonna see each other for a little bit until you're back on your feet and mobile. But yeah, so ChatGramLive has been on vacation for a few weeks. It and a few other projects were put on vacation mode as I was working on a couple of side projects, and hopefully those will be, y'all start seeing those side projects coming to light in the next month or so. It just really need that time to lay the groundwork. But anyways, we are back in action for for today's Chatgram. We are talking about all the updates and news items that have happened during July. Well, not all of them. Some of them we didn't actually already cover in the previous months on the July 13th, 11th broadcasts. Whatever, the one we did before we went on vacation. Brain's still on vacation mode. Thanks, Rebecca saying the pink looks good on me. I was messaging with her and a couple other people about the shirt I originally did have on was not working with the camera when I was doing tests. It was, had very thin stripes going across, but I thought it'd be camera appropriate, but apparently it wasn't. But anyways, yep. So switch to the pink. There's also a new pink shirt, Stitch Fix. Love them. Do get some amazing shirts from them. So we're going to just, talk about all the updates that have happened. I keep saying all the updates, but not all the updates. The majority of the ones that have happened from now and in the previous broadcast we did. So let's just jump in and get going. And so let me check that off. Done. Okay, next topic. Or the next thing is Explore tab topics, topic channels. A few months ago, Instagram did announce that they were going to be redesigning the Explore tab, make it a little more friendly again. It had kind of gotten a little out of hand. Hey, Corey, welcome. Those watching, Corey was, one of ChatGramLive's guests. And was it back in May? Yeah, May. Oh, these months are blurring together. But she's one of the co-authors of Instagram for Business, with the Dummies Edition books. Check it out, people. If you want some good intel, check it out. But Explore tab, it's needed some face work. It needed some plastic surgery. But so now we have on the these little tab things that are it's more customized topic areas. You'll have I wish I'd done a screenshot. Should have done a screenshot for this so I could put it up on a screen. But it's just more customized tabs, food, particular interest points. It's good. That way you can kind of find more stuff that's going to be more relevant to you in your account. You can also dismiss these topics. But also another great thing with these topic tabs is when you click on them, you can also see relevant hashtags to that. So, a good way to find new hashtags and check out hashtags that are happening, and also see what hashtags is picking it up, in those topic tabs. That way you can kind of get those hashtags onto your content as well that are related to your content, obviously, because you don't want to just, attaching a hashtag that has nothing to do with your content, because then Instagram ain't gonna like that. But so it's just a nice little cleanup they did on the Explore tab. It's been rolling out. I'm not sure if it's a full rollout yet. I think it's still hitting some people, but for July, majority of accounts did get it during July. But so nothing groundbreaking with the Explore tab renovations they did. It still needs some work because some of the suggested content for me, I'm not sure why I'm getting those suggestions, because I'm not gonna like that kind of type of content, but hey. Yeah. But yeah, there's always room for improvements for everything, isn't there? So that kind of covers the Explore tab. Question stickers. Actually, we did cover this in the July broadcast because it literally just rolled out that morning of July Chagram. We did. Hey, Christina, great to see you. Yeah, we're just diving into now the question stickers for Instagram stories. Okay, for me, I love these stickers, but I kind of wish there was a different name for them. It's just, we call them question stickers just because that's the prompt when you go into the sticker section in Instagram stories. It says questions. To me, is almost like it's engagement stickers because it's like basically you attach these stickers to your stories, and it's a way to encourage your audience, your viewers, to engage back. It's basically prompts. You can say where they can ask you questions, and then you respond back to what was asked. There's also just you can also tell people drop comments into the sticker of I did one is things that annoy you at the gym, and then basically people were sending me the responses, and then I was able to reshare them and say oh my god, I totally agree. People that that literally mark their territory in the gym where they'll put items on 3 or 4 different machines, and and I was I totally agree with that comment. I'm yes, you don't need to be marking that many machines at once. But it's a new way to get people to engage with your stories and prompt them and basically so they respond back, and then you can kind of keep the exchanges going. You can respond privately to them, or you can also just do screenshots and then reshare them to your stories. And basically, it's also anonymous, so you won't be listing people's names when with these responses. So I know there were some privacy concerns, but when you do share the responses, it doesn't give any information away of who sent the response in. Now, if the person agrees, they can totally, you can totally list them in the story itself. As Christina was saying, secret ingredients in coffee. She did that prompt, and then I responded, naturally in my smart ass mouth, responded back with, well, if I told you, it wouldn't be a secret ingredient. So it's just a new way to get people to engage with your stories and not just watch and then move on. But that's why I kind of wish they would change the name or find ways to to find a new title for it, because it's not really question stickers. It's a new way to get people to engage back with your stories and engage their interests. Now, I did not load this up into the item list, but it was, I think, last week it got started circulating that with stories as well. They're going to probably be bringing in a reaction element, much like how we have on Facebook, where they can send, the LOL happy, laugh, emoji, or the happy, or the same type of reaction. So that way, you can kind of see, if this does roll out to everyone, then you can kind of see how people are reacting to your content. Because sometimes you're posting, you're like, well, I'm not hearing anything negative, or they're not responding back, but then they start sending reactions. You can see, okay, what content might be hit or miss. So that might be something to look forward to, and we probably will have in next month's catch up. If it does roll out. Now, this is also the tie. And next is Instagram release an IGTV Creators Handbook. I'll be dropping this link to this handbook after the ChatGramLive wraps up. We did talk about IGTV in last month's update, but what this update is that was this Creators Handbook that Instagram put together. It's actually a 50-page PDF. Basically, it covers the gauntlet of basically, I'm trying to pull up here, is includes everything from tutorials for using the platform, including how to upload videos on both mobile and desktop, best practices that they recommend when creating content for Instagram TV. They also have a list of recommended apps. Full warning in the handbook: It is more geared towards iOS apps. So for those of us that use Android, there are some things they list out, but for the majority, it is iOS apps they recommend, of course, because Instagram does tend to lean towards iOS side. But there are some apps that are that do work with Android. I was trying to like InShot that I use a lot for when I'm playing with content for Instagram stories. That was one of the ones recommended because it works with both. Going blank on a few of the others, there was one that actually is specific for Android, where so iOS people can't use it, but majority of app recommendations are in iOS. But it's a very detailed thing. It's 50 pages, but I highly recommend checking it out, and I'll drop a link to that after the broadcast. Let's move on to the next thing. This is actually in development. It's a non-text messaging type of way for a two-step verification. What this geared towards is one of the things that is, I would say, problematic with Instagram is Instagram accounts are very hackable. And basically with the current two-step verification process, it makes it easier for hackers to get access to your account by reassigning the phone number in the account as soon as they get access to it to their number. Therefore, they lock you out. So what they're doing is they're trying to find a new way to work with this problem and create a new process for the two-step verification and how to create this, a more secure method, and so that this problem doesn't happen. They are currently working with testing with iOS. Right now, it's in Australia and a few other countries. They're testing it out, and they're going to be rolling it out to Android as well in those countries. And looks like it's going to be like using a Google Authenticator or Duo type app for authentication. Just a little more secure verification process, two-step verification process. That's one of the things is personal accounts are very vulnerable to this with the current two-step verification process because, well, unfortunately, with the hacking problem, personal accounts are at the high risk because most personal accounts don't do the two-step verification process. So they can easily just change the number and then you lose access to your account. And it's hard, and you have to go through a great lengthy process to get your account back. And sometimes you don't even get your account back, you have to start over. But it'd be interesting to see what they do with this new security measures that they're trying to create and implement and get this rolled out. I wish I can go into more detail, but a lot of it's just speculative right now, just because they literally just started testing this, and there's literally no screenshots of what this does and how it might work. So it's just right now it's just really is in development. But hopefully keep you posted, and more updates will be coming out on this because that is one of the, security-wise, Instagram Instagram has kind of ignored the security problem that's been, because I know at least about a dozen accounts that have lost access to their account, and some actually had to restart. Yeah, as Rebecca was just saying, her niece has two-step authentication and lost her account. Yeah, it's Instagram accounts are very vulnerable just because it's so dependent on mobile. But if someone gets into your account and changes the phone number it's associated with, then it's a losing battle trying to get that account back. And so hopefully Instagram does address this very soon. Okay, let's go into the next topic. This is actually in testing. Instagram verified badge. This is probably like one of the top 10 frequently asked questions I get. How do I get that lovely blue check mark? And basically, my response is, it is a bestowed gift from Instagram. Either they give it to you or they don't. There is no formal process to get there. I know some people will say, X number of thousands of dollars, they'll personally work with Instagram to get you that blue check mark. Majority of the time, that doesn't happen. Sometimes these services are legit, that they're working with Instagram itself, but most of the time you're just handing money over and it ain't gonna happen. It's basically Instagram has been very tightly controlled on that blue check mark. It's basically they give it to you, and so if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But with this though, is actually it's a what they're doing is that it's actually an in-app process in the back end where you can apply for the blue, verified badge. Again, this is being tested in Australia and a few other smaller countries, just to test the process out and see how it goes. So hopefully this will be a full rollout soon. So therefore we can get that lovely blue check mark if they approve us. And it's just that extra little, help with the smaller accounts, like say like mine or others, that that Instagram recognizes you as worthy of that check mark, and it just adds that extra layer of credibility. Let's see. Okay, just want to make sure I covered everything in that. Yep. Okay, we're all good. Yeah, we're going right through these things. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. This literally just rolled out. I think was it last week? Tracking your app time. This is actually connected with Instagram and Facebook, where it gives you a breakdown of your app time usage. For me and other social media marketers, we're like, we really don't care because we know we spend way too much time in the apps. But also notice how I keep saying apps. It does not track your desktop time. So, because I know I spend a lot more time, let's say, during the day on Facebook desktop, but in the evening, I'm going to have more, Facebook app time. So, social media marketers were kind of like, but this is part of their Facebook initiative to start helping people manage their time better and not get so much time, addicted to Facebook and Instagram and all that. Christina's just saying, hashtag addict. Yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing. Social media marketers, we know we spend way too much time on them. It's like, we really don't care. We don't need to see that data. But people are, but for regular people that just use it for purely personal and all that. Yeah, it's, you can kind of see how much time you're spending. But from the screenshots I did have seen, because it hasn't hit my accounts yet, I think Instagram, at least from the Instagram side, they've missed the mark, because you really have to go digging to see the times. It's basically you have to go into your settings, and then I forget which. So you have to go like 2 or 3 levels down in your settings just to see this. So it doesn't really make that data really accessible and in the front and center. Let people know that they're spending this much time on social media. But I guess maybe it's just the first step, and then they'll start making it more easily accessible. Because the first time I saw the screenshots is that they did have like a little icon on the on the very top of the app where you could see, and I guess they've decided to move it to the back end in the settings area. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm just like, I know I spend way too much time. I really don't need to see that. But so let's check that off. Okay, another update that I'm like, why? Really? I don't get this. Remove followers from public accounts. Okay, this function has actually been around for a while with personal private accounts, where you could just go into your followers list, and you'll see like a little option next to their name, and basically you click on it, and basically you can just remove them from following you. Well, they've rolled this out to everyone now. So instead of just blocking people, you can just remove them from following you. Well, here's the thing though, they can refollow you back, and then it's then it's actually like say if these people actually know you and interact with you regularly, they're going to be like, well, I was following you, what happened? then you have these all of a sudden these uncomfortable conversations, and I'm just like, what's the point? It's either, to me, it's, you know, it's just, if you want them off your following list, just block them for whatever reasons, XYZ. You block them, get rid of them, and go away, or just unfollow. You can basically just unfollow. Just unfollow them. You just basically kill that connection. This, I'm like, to me, it's sort of a passive aggressive maneuver. It just, I don't see the point of it. I mean, I just, and if, so, yeah, I've really been scratching my head at this. I'm like trying to figure out a very positive way to find, to find a spin on this, but I can't. It's, just, if you need to get them, off your follower list, just block them. So that's my, that's my personal opinion. I mean, as far as, I really haven't heard anyone else kind of pitch a different way of how this could be spin. But I'm open to it. We are kind of wrapping things up here now, because I mean, we kind of plow through the updates. I mean, overall, July has been a very light month compared to previous months. It's just been all these little micro updates. But if y'all have any questions, send them away. If you're watching the replays, send them in. Kristyna's just now saying, blocking is a better choice. Yeah, I mean, that's something. It's just, if you really need to get them off your follower, get the person off a follower list, then it's just, you block them, get them off, because obviously that's a relationship you need to get rid of. But it's like, Kristyna's like, petty. It's just, I don't get it. To me, it was probably the most pointless updates that they've rolled out. Trying to think, what other updates that they have rolled out that was kind of just really pointless. Oh yeah, the quick reactions and comments, where it's basically, it's just, you drop an emoji. Well, that's sort of bot behavior. What's the point of that? It's just just some of these little pointless updates. I'm just like, why? Hey, Monica, you're coming in as we're getting ready to wrapping things up, but happy to see you. It's actually, today's actually going to be a short one, because, it's just mainly, we're just talking about the updates that have happened. And so, we're just, there's, any other questions coming in, send them in. It's also, if you're seeing the replay, post your questions, I'll get to them. Those that are watching on YouTube as well, post your comments and questions on YouTube, and I'll get to those. I'll see them. And it's also just a quick thing is, we'll be back on August 21st. We are getting, just basically try to get back into our normal schedule, after we've been on vacation for a little bit. So that's going to be the third Wednesday, August 21st, 1 p.m. Eastern time, 10 a.m. Pacific, and other time slots. Sorry, I don't have that information in my hand. I cannot keep that information straight in my head. Don't ask for Greenwich Mean Time. I have no idea. No. I'm gonna put you in, totally interrupt. That's what this is all about. It's just creating conversation. And and it's also, just there's no interrupting place. But it's also, first time, and it's, Monica is just saying, she'll be on time, next time. Yes. Or I'll put you into detention. I don't know, since we do a back to school theme. If you don't show up on time, you go to detention. Rebecca's saying nap time. Nap time. I think lunch and a nap sounds good right about now. But we're back on track next time. August 21st at 1 p.m. Eastern time, 10 a.m. Pacific. Also, don't forget to join the ChatGramLive Facebook group. I'll drop the link to that in the comments after I wrap this bad boy up. And thank you everyone for tuning in. See y'all next time. And also, those that are watching on the replays on Facebook and YouTube, please just drop your if you have questions, comments, and all that, put them in the drop them, and I'll get back to them. All right. Thank you, everyone. Bye.